member of my team is bringing the best cards yet for your next showdown. Evo Tyrese Maxey is your level 1 reward. He evolves from Amethyst to Diamond and will shine bright as your new point guard.
Add to Maxey with all defensive honors when you reach level 10 with Diamond Tabo Cephalosha.
More defense and some above-the-rim action. Your level 20 reward is Pink Diamond Dion.
It's the home of the Celtics here in Boston as 2K Sports brings you today's action live. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking at Boston, they want to turn it around after the loss.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Let's call it what it was. They got overwhelmed. The matchups were just not in their favor.
So with Wall on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Howard. Hardaway is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's Anthony, and it's Antetokounmpo into the power forward. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
Murray for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And something Murray still working on. He knows he has to develop a consistent three-point shot.
Pritchard passes to Brown. Now, here is Olajuwon. Tatum trying to break free. And it's Olajuwon missing. Murray outside. Out to Anthony. Over Brown. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Murray.
It's striking to see how quick Anthony's release is. Ball's only in his hands for a split second.
Pritchard passes to Olajuwon. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. In the corner, Hardaway with it. Over Pritchard. And another basket for Seattle.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all 3 levels.
Now, here's Brown.
And you know his coach loves to see that. That is a textbook box out.
Here's Hardaway. The kick out to Giannis. Seattle with a fresh shot clock. Olajuwon with the block. It's White on the wing. He's covered by Murray. And it's White missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
There's the lob. And Antetokounmpo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Gliding through there. Giannis with exceptional talent.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility.
Entertainment.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now Brown. And they get it. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Anthony.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
Pass to Hardaway. And to Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Olajuwon. Celtics trail by 9. Outside Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Here's Hardaway. Here's Anthony. Tries again. And the basket is good. Murray's got 5.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Pritchard passes to Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league. Clearly an intelligent young player. Jaylen Brown just needs to keep making the most of his time on the floor and growing his game. Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Well, let's pump the brakes right here. Put a Band-Aid on this, and you've got to turn it around. The momentum is going the other way.
Here's Pritchard. No scoring in this one. Here's White. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Celtics trail by 15. Brown kicks to Tatum. Back to Brown. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Murray. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Here's Pritchard. White the pass to Olajuwon, and it's sent back by Howard.
Huge spot from the big fella Howard. An absolute force defensively.
Seattle leading by 15. Hardaway with it. Picked up by Olajuwon. Murray for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray's got 12 points in the game.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Nice ball movement by Boston. White against Murray. And it's White missing.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
A nice shot by Howard.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Olajuwon. Still without a basket. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, I love that. He comes off the pick and takes it right to the hole.
On the wing, Murray. White covering. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Seattle.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Here's Walsh. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Here's Wall, and Wall with the slam.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Well, these days, interior offense takes great determination and discipline.
Pritchard with the ball. He's covered by Murray. Pass to Kemp. That shot, no good. Good D by Giannis. And so Giannis will bring it up for the SuperSonics. Anthony in the corner. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Gonzalez passes to Queta. Here's Walsh. To the left wing to end the run. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Now here's Wall. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Queta, the pass to Pritchard. Murray with the defensive effort.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
This young man has no fear. Anthony will go right at the defender if he has to.
For Seattle, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. That free throw good from Anthony for the Sonics. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Kobe White in for Murray. Both free throws good from Anthony.
And many are high on Anthony's potential, mainly due to his scoring ability.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Kemp. Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Well, you have to force a scorer away from his favorite place on the floor. In this case, you have to push him out or deny him the ball.
So it's Boston now after the basket by Seattle. Tipped away. It's stolen by Wall. And pushing it up, here's Seattle. Here's White. Kemp with the rebound. Here's Boston now. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Outside Gonzalez. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Inside, Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
Here's Walsh. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Grant. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And there was a lot of talk about Anthony scoring when he came into the league, but don't sleep on his ability as a creator.
Pritchard with the ball. White covering. Back to Pritchard. Seattle grabs the miss.
Struggling to get it going out there right now. I think he's pressing just a little bit too much.
Here's Adams, and it's blocked. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That's his first foul. Boston making a switch here. Minot's checked in.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Minot.
Pass to Pritchard. Lays it up off the glass. Pritchard's got his second bucket of the night.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And the slam dunk by Wall.
And I just love the way Wall kind of knifes through that defense. He is masterful at slashing to the rim.
Here's Pritchard. Fires it up. And it's Kemp slamming it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Pass to Minot. Here's Pritchard. White covering to the middle with 4 seconds on the clock. Here's Kemp. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And the buzzer sounds to end the first, and we've got a blowout underway here. Sonics ahead, running away with it. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And before we move on, guys, what do you think about what we've seen so far from the SuperSonics?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Well, they're taking care of the ball on one end of the floor and then forcing.
Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Pritchard and White are their guards. And it's Olajuwon in at the 5. That's the Boston 5. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Penny Hardaway. One shot.
That free throw good from Hardaway. So, Tim, when you look at the current landscape of the NBA, the talent level seems to be at an all-time high.
Well, Kevin, there are more high-level shot makers in this league than ever before as guys continue to add shooting range and creativity with their handle.
And they got to be always evolving, right? I mean, you cannot rest on what you've done.
Well, the league now emphasizes high-level shot making more than they ever have. And in the era of the three-point shot in particular, it's crucial that you add that to your game.
Absolutely. Pritchard against Hardaway. And it's in there. Hardaway has got 7 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
White up top. He's covered by Murray. Olajuwon against Howard. And stolen by Howard. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. And another basket for Seattle.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Pritchard passes to Brown. Here's Olajuwon. Celtics passing it around. Pritchard from outside. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Anthony's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Murray the pass to Giannis. And another shot. And it's sent back by White. Tatum kicks to Brown. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Clock at 6. Here's White, and it's sent back by Howard.
And he's led the league in block shots on multiple occasions, and Howard's still a presence down low.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Brown wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3 ball. He's got 9.
And that is their first make of the third. Let's see if that gets them going.
White against Murray. Pass to Howard. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. 8 points for Dwight Howard.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
And Brown throws it down.
That's just raw athleticism. Brown did not hesitate to throw that one down.
Hardaway kicks to Howard. Hardaway up top. He's got 7. Top of the key jumper, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Fast break, here we go. Deep 2 from Anthony. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And I think there'll be a lot of nights like this in Carmelo's future. His offensive potential is immense.
Pass to Brown. That's tipped and stolen by Murray. Shoots over White. Here's Giannis. Outside Hardaway. Over Pritchard. And there's Penny Hardaway on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 6 assists in the game. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Seattle.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
White looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Seattle grabs the miss.
Nothing from the field to speak of so far. Pretty rough shooting night, and now it's affecting the entire team.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Brown with it. He's got 11. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Brown the pass to White. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity, and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Cade is checked in, and it's Gonzalez in for Pritchard. Gonzalez against Hardaway. Here's Howard. Again, Howard missing. Tatum against Anthony. Tatum looking around. Boston again missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
And he's as mobile as you're ever going to see for a player his size. That's a big part of Antetokounmpo's ability.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Dwight Howard. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Seattle. John Wall comes in for Murray. And so Tatum nails them both. Tim, at one point, your dream was to play professional baseball. Why did you switch?
Kevin, it really came down to this. Hit a growth spurt when I was 14 years old, and I decided to go try this basketball thing that first year in high school. As it turns out, what I fell in love with, I didn't need anybody else to get better. I had an insatiable work ethic. It lent itself to hours and hours on the basketball court by myself.
That is such an interesting perspective.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
White, he's checked in for Hardaway. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the SuperSonics. Pass to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Jeremy Grant. Look at those ups.
The Celtics on offense. Now here's Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Kobe White. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Solid work at the line a season ago. 83% on his opportunities.
And this kid understands the importance of free throws. Tatum doesn't take them lightly.
And so Tatum nails them both. Seattle dictating the flow. And White kicks to Anthony. Here's Grant. It's rebounded by Walsh.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. Jason Tatum keeping the main thing the main thing. He said there are players that get caught up in the lifestyle, and they choose that over the game. The money is a plus, yes, but I truly love the game because I love basketball, not for the things that come with it. Back to you, Kevin.
You'll love to hear it. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Giannis. Pass the wall. Back to Giannis. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got 4 assists in the game.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Queta, the pass to Gonzalez. The kick out to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, the young swingman showing off his hops there. Tatum just powered that one down.
Outside Anthony. Pass to Grant. The kick out to Wall. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, they got a little loose with the ball right there, but in general, they've avoided the big mistakes, and they're running away with this.
Boston making a switch here. Minot's checked in. Here's Tatum. 8 points for him. Pass to Minot. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Here's Gonzalez from 13 feet. It goes down. Gonzalez has got his second basket of the night.
When defenders give you that kind of space, you have to keep them honest.
And it's Seattle with another one.
And something Wall has really worked on. He realizes that his team depends on him to drain that jump shot.
And here's Kemp. 13 points in the game. Back to Tatum. Good, and it's Kemp who picks up the assist. Tatum's got 8 points here in this quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
What a great finish there from Wall. It's clear he doesn't fear anyone when he's looking to score.
Boston making a switch here. Shireman's checked in, and that one falls for John Wall. 1:49 left here in the third quarter. Outside Gonzalez. And the layup's good off the glass. Gonzalez has got his third basket of the night right there.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Count it.
After a forgettable first half, he is turning it on now. You love to see this kind of resilience.
Antetokounmpo's getting it done tonight. Efficiently here from the floor, 6 of 10 so far. Pass to Gonzalez. That shot missing. Anthony with the defensive effort. Outside White. Now Anthony. Shoots over Gonzalez. Anthony's shot is off. White against Gonzalez. Over White. Kemp controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got 10 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game has gone, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Wall against Gonzalez. Down low, Kemp. Can't cash in from close range. And And so it's Seattle, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Howard sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Wade out there with Wiggins. Then there's Cody Martin. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's White in at the point.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
White dishes to Martin. 6 on the shot clock. And it's White missing. It's stolen by White. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
At the line for one.
And White, no good on that one. An efficient score, Kobe White, effective with or Greg without the ball in his hand.
And that's a rare quality. A guard who can break you down off the bounce, but also willing to give it up and then zip to an open spot. It just makes him so difficult to defend.
That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Queta, the pass to Dinwiddie. Pass to Shireman. Here's Gonzalez. And the rebound goes to Martin. Sonics on offense. We all hear about AI in the workplace, and I don't mean Allen Iverson, although we could put him in the workplace. Greg, now teams are using computers to break down the action.
Yeah, able to use camera tracking to assess credit and blame, right? So maybe the little things in winning plays that went unnoticed, they won't be overlooked much anymore.
And that's what he's known for, great activity on the glass. He will outwork you.
Here's White, and White with the stuff.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, it's the power of the two-man game. After all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
Shireman, good. Shireman's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And White kicks to Adams. White goes in, and White with the stuff.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Now, Dinwiddie, the tray. Minot can't get it to go.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Good work there as it goes. Dinwiddie's got his first 2 points.
And in tight, Dinwiddie's got a good sense of how to be effective. Whether it's with the power or finesse, he can find a way to beat his man.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And White, no good on that one. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for the Celtics. Pass to Shireman. Here's Minot. Dinwiddie left side. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Boston. And he makes the first but misses the second. Seattle dictating the flow. Here's Murray. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Brown. Knocked loose and stolen by Murray. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late, and it catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And the Celtics with possession here. Outside Gonzalez. Rebound by the Sonics. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And this is what Coach wants to see. Murray getting closer to his full offensive potential.
Pass to Gonzalez. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
Will it go? And it's Wade with the rebound. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Dinwiddie passes to Brown. Here's Keita. Adams defending, and the shot goes in.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Well, you see this all too often. The effort has to be there first.
Wiggins in the post. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Gonzalez. Shoots over White. And that one hits back iron.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Here's Keita. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. should emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their systems.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are no doubt intriguing.
White, he's checked in for Spencer Dinwiddie. The Sonics also changing it up. Howard comes in for Wade. And it's Grant in for Aaron Wiggins. To the paint, here's Murray. And they get it back. Kicks it out to Grant. They get it back. And it's Adams on the follow.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Murray against White. Pass to Brown. Looking to end his cold spell. Jump shot is good.
And you know Brown is feeling it when he's taking those shots. His confidence right now is through the roof.
White against Gonzalez. Murray. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Murray's got 21.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Out to White. Just 4 to shoot. No good on the shot. Excellent D from Howard.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Offensive rebound. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Tim, as we look at the area of modern medicine, isn't it amazing how it's helping extend playing careers?
Yeah, it's really incredible, Kevin, how these procedures now are so much less invasive. Guys come back sooner and they're able to play longer. Just look at Klay Thompson gifting his 2022 championship ring to the doctor who performed his Achilles surgery. Now that's the kind of impact these doctors are having.
It really is amazing.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. White has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
Shooting for the away team, Kobe White at the line for 2.
And that one falls for White. And both free throws good for White. And here's Boston. Outside White. Three-pointer. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Nice ball movement by Boston. Pass to Minot. Shot clock at 6. Drills the three-pointer. Minot's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Celtics foul, Gonzalez. Second personal foul. Team is
so, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Here's Grant. Minot pulls it in. Minot's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Pass to Walsh. Makes it off the glass.
And that's exactly the type of pass we expect from a guy with his vision.
Now here's White. Murray outside. White with the defensive effort.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the SuperSonics.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Giannis.
Man, he was tremendous on the glass tonight, controlling the boards and fighting for extra possessions.
Over in the corner, White. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
3rd personal foul.
Jeremy Grant picks one up.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
At the line for your Celtics, Derek White.
First one falls for.
Line for 2 shots.
And both free throws good for White. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the SuperSonics. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Hardaway. Shoots over White. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
Well, he hasn't had to carry the entire load tonight, but he can always flip that switch.
Gonzalez with it. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Let's send it over to Allie LaForce. She's standing by with our player of the game.
Giannis, an impressive performance. Talk about what this game showed you about your team.
This game was great. I think everybody came out ready. Everybody played great. We were moving the ball. We knocked down shots. But most importantly, we were playing great defense. But at the end of the day, it's just a win. We got to build off this. We got to go back to the gym, watch film, and get better.
It's just one piece of a greater goal. That's right. Thanks, Giannis.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Knock the trees down on your timberlands. Birds call them pelicans. Knicks in the rain, lightning and thunder. I'm a hustling veteran. I'm a survivor like